Rajdevi temple is a famous temple and Shakti Peeth for Hindu communities in eastern Nepal. The temple is located in the Rajdevi toll, Ward number 9 of Rajbiraj municipality Saptari. The temple has got great historical, cultural and religious significance in local and neighboring areas. The statue of deity Rajdevi was found 1000 years ago and have been kept in the same place.
The Saptari has some such sites of archaeological and historical importance which attracts to tourists and have the potential to attract tourists in larger and larger number. Rajdevi temple located at Rajbiraj is one such site. Rajbiraj town, the headquarters of Saptari district, has actually been named after goddess Rajdevi, the presiding deity of this temple. At Rajdevi temple, a stone is worshipped in the tradition of stone worshipping set by the Sen dynasty.
The area of Rajdevi complex is about 4 kattha, that is 1352 square meter, and the temple is built in pagoda style rather than the old model. In old days, there were 2 entrances to get inside the temple, but there is only one nowadays, as main entrance at east. The bricks used in the temple look lengthy, having more width and thickness. A cave is there on the north side which reaches to the temple too. The main portion of the temple is at lower level than the surface level. Old and artistic stones are there at the bottom. There is a carved woman figure on the stone statue. She is worshipped as Rajdevi goddess.
माता राजदेवी मन्दिरकै नामबाट सप्तरी जिल्लाको सहरमुकाम राजविराजको नामाङ्कन भएको छ। यो मन्दिरमा भाकल गरेपछि पूरा हुने जनविश्वास रहेको छ र यहाँ चाहिँ वर्षमा एकपटक भव्य मेला लाग्ने गर्दछ। खास गरी यो नयाँ वर्षको अवसरमा अर्थात् सिरुवा मेला भनेर भनिन्छ, भव्य मेला लाग्ने गर्दछ।
The pieces kept on the throne are earth different classical drawings. In contemporary days, Sen dynasty used to worship Rajdevi as their goddess and the name got so according to the Harikant Lal Das. There is similar type of temple in Makwanpur Gari where a stone statue is worshipped. They also call it Rajdevi. Sen dynasty used to worship the statue that proves Rajdevi is contemporary of Sen dynasty. Rajdevi was popular before the establishment of Rajbiraj town. It's found that Rajbiraj was established after the worst effect of Kosi flood on Hanumannagar Bazar in BS 1977. All the old offices from Hanumannagar were shifted in BS 1998. The old people are still found saying Rajbiraj as Nabka Bazar, that is new town. The popularity of Rajdevi resulted the new town to be Rajbiraj. There was a pond of 7 vighas in front of the temple in old days, that is now a place of cultivation and places to live. There was a pond of 7 vighas, that is 11,349 square meter in front of the temple in old days, There is now a place of cultivation and places to live. A person called Fatu has written a poem on it 100 years ago saying,
Yes, lots of people who come Rajbiraj. This is the oldest temple, and even we find the temple has been developed in a new modern building, and that looks very beautiful. Rajdevi temple, we get that can be also a good religious place for Rajbiraj. Even in this town we find whatever the location of Rajdevi temple is, and if we go inside the temple, we get it is down the surface level. That is also great, that generally we do not find in any temple.
पूर्व तड़ग महा एक सुंदर पश्चिम धार बही ध्वनि में मंदिर को कवि के वर्णन, जहाँ माछ माखन दे चुमके राजबिराज 13 दिग में फाटू आ गई महिमा सुनके. It says that I came to you by listening your blessing and beauty. There were tall old trees in front of the temple under Rajapur Mose. In verse 2053, several stones were found when it was dug on the name of reconstruction. Tharu family from Pararia village takes care of the temple with worshipping the goddess. It's believed that one can fulfill her prosperous desire after visiting the place. On a new day, that is 1st Vaishak, Dhavins, also called old and traditional native doctor, worship at the place, and there is a great fair. This local fair is called Siraha Mela. Large crowd of visitors, gathering of people is found in Tase. Sacrifices of gods are very common every day, where large number of it takes place during Tase festival. Wedding ceremony and other rituals very often take place in Rajdevi premises.
Namaste. First of all, we want to express our views, everybody, that we had to suffer a lot of problems during making the documentary of the historical religious place and the places which having important in tourism in its saptari districts. We had suffered hunger, thirst, storm, rainfall, mud, sunshine, etc. In the time of making the documentary of the places such as Chinnamasta goddess Shaktipeeth, Kankalini goddess, Rajdevi goddess, Samunath temple, Dinabhadri place, Manrajagadi, Koshi Tapu wildlife reserves, and the Chandra canal etc. We heartily expect suggestions from all the sensible and considerable audience and viewers about all our day to night by doing labor and the attempt in making this documentary by the different FM stations and in the related sport as well. We want to inform that 25% amount of profit earned by marketing this documentary will be spent on helping the orphans, disabled, helpless, sufferers and poor children, as well as for those organizations which work for the life, safety, education, skill, self-employment, health and personality development of the elderly and mentally disabled. We internally appeal everybody for the helping us in our Save the Human and Humanity campaign. We want to express our special obligations from the care of our heart to all the individual and organization for direct or indirect cooperation and mutual understanding.